Hey, what's up, testing? How you doing? I'm gonna fix my hair. Ugh. Hair's too long. I like never wear my hair down. Okay. What's up, Brian? How you doing? I'm doing okay, testing. Thanks for asking. Yeah, same with you, Brian. Okay. Oh, where's my wipe? I need to fucking microfiber the shit out of my glasses. You're still a Charizard? Did I fuck this up? You're still the Charizard. I'm not doing that, but... Can't say for long since you're working on side projects, but you catch the replay. Awesome. Hey, what up, Razel? How you doing? Yeah. Alright, so let me do a little bit of setup here. Is it this? Yeah, good. Connect to the internet, do that, and start doing some breeding stuff. Oh. There you go. Ugh. I hate the way my hair is right now. Are you okay, Nintendo Switch? That took so long. Imagine having hear that say, ha! What up, Heavy? How you doing? Hey, Razel, how you doing? Did I say hi already? Hey, what's up, Elite Maps fan? How you doing? Alright, let me move my mic closer. I need to cut it very badly. It's so long. Okay, what am I doing? Battles, right. So I'm just going to be permanently hosting a battle code of 0623 for double battles. If anyone wants to challenge me in Gen 8, go right ahead and search using that code. I got no problem with it. What up, Jolteon? How you doing, little cutie? Okay. Other than that, I have a few Pokemon I want to breed for a competitive team. Anyone is open to challenge me in Gen 8, but you can also challenge me. Hey Ricardo, how you doing? Thanks for hanging out. If anyone wants to challenge me for old gens, I'm also super down. I don't think I can do 6, because I don't think I have anyone left in 6 to... my phone. I don't think I have anyone left in my Gen 6 to do battles with, but I can actually do Gens 4 and 5 totally fine with Alt Wi-Fi Connect. Alright. So actually, there is a Pokemon I want over here. Nope, don't want to disconnect from the internet. Nope. They're usually like around here. Hello. Whoa, not you. Isn't it crazy that like 2 rare wait. Yeah, 2 rare beams can spawn. I actually only found out about that recently. Did anyone else notice? Little Golurk. You. This is who I wanted. No quick balls. Didn't I buy like an infinite amount of quick balls? Fuck. You're having trouble with the adjacent seed finder? Keep in mind that there is some stuff wrong with the adjacent seed finder, in that it doesn't like super. Is there a cool ball for this guy? I like the premier ball a lot. Level ball sort of goes with your aesthetic, though. Do I have any Pokemon that are, like, good to... Ah, shit, these guys are supposed to be. Whatever. Well, we'll see if I can get him with a level ball. Then if not, I don't care. It's very cool that apricorns are coming in, to the, new game. I don't know what the Zigzagoon's doing here. The nature you get doesn't show up in the adjacent seed finder. Are you sure you offset it proper? I'm sure I say it in the video, but maybe I didn't. There's something like wrong with the adjacent seed finder where it like shows like the incorrect dates. So like you have to, or the incorrect frame. You have to like who's in here? You have to like increase the frames or whatever. Like it's like it treats it like it's frame 1 when it's really not. All right, 2 complete is getting to be a pretty long list, but oops. What? Who is this guy? You're just like a nobody. This Snorlax is pretty important. I have another one actually, though. Well, it's not an accident. It's just a surprise. Where's my like perfect G-Max one? Hold on. Did I not catch one? Oh, here they are. Oh, they're in the Heatmore box. I have 2. Gotta do a Rangaroo as well. I think I'll do Dusknoir first. Thanks, John Bond. Would appreciate it. Is everything okay? You just ask her. She just seems sad. Shiny Ice-Cube's got a nice collar, for sure. Okay, so I was breeding Ferrothorn, I guess. Okay, so... I want to do Dusknoir. So what... let me see what the best situation for... Yeah, I think I'll do Relax Nature as my primary. How's it slouching? Pretty good. How about you? Don't know what that expression. I can guess with context clues, but where's my Ditto box? Oof, I haven't bred in a long time. Ah, they're there. No, thank you. I appreciate it. So do we leave the calibration? Well, you leave the calibration at minus 95 if because you're probably nothing, right? Yeah, we're gonna have to work our way up here. You leave it only at 95 if you're if you're on a regular DS. I think it changes if you're on a 3DS. Did I change it in my video? I don't remember. If I didn't change it when I was doing it on a 3DS, then you shouldn't change it. The thing is, I don't RNG on the 3DS very much. Ugh, stupid hair in the way. Hair is in the way, but I want it to be out and beautiful. All right, so we're gonna do. Where's Everstone? Where did all these come from? How did I get all these items? I don't remember. Oops. Yeah, you should, like, if you have access to a DS Lite, I think you should never, ever, ever RNG on a 3DS. There's no point. The 3DS RNG is strictly harder. I wonder how accurate that fake geometry is back there. Or if that is even fake geometry, if it's not just, like the simplified geometry, whatever it's called. Oh, I see, yeah. That would be annoying. I mean, Black and White 1 is not very hard on the 3DS. We'll hatch both these eggs. Well, let's see what your stats are, little guy. Toilet Town, you go. Right, once this one hatches, we'll begin on my quest. I've been seeing some crazy opinions, by the way, about the DLC. Have you guys seen any of like that crazy shit that people are saying? Fuck, where'd it go? Like Worcester published a video saying that DLC was stupid. He would never buy the DLC because it's not a whole game. He was just like, you're gonna get the DLC, it's gonna be 20 minutes of content for $30. What? And he was like, whereas the DLC is like a whole game, I could play the whole game. And I'm like, this is a real opinion that someone has? This is a real thought that people have? Do people really think this? It's just like, come on, bro. What a fucking, like, wow, really? This Ditto had 4 perfect stats, and this guy ended up with just special attack. Alright, well, we're going to move it on to Pimp Master. Move it on to there. Just move you into the regular box. Having a level 100 teams for DLC? Yeah, I don't know. It might have to be a self thing where you just don't bring a level 100 team. They should be happy that Lando T is bad. I'm a fucking hardcore Landorus defender. I think if you think that Landorus is broken or a toxic top tier, your opinion is wrong. Does someone still play SM Ultra Sun and Moon? I didn't like the recent games, and most of my favorite mods are available in Gen 7. Plenty of people, I'm sure, still are playing Gen 7. They're just less because they're not the new games. Clubfoot as a starter? Yeah. I think so too. But yeah, for me, it's just like, he was just like, for example, Platinum. Like, Platinum is just like, it fixed Diamond and Pearl's problems, and it was a whole game, and it was better, and it's just like, okay, listen, like, I get it that Platinum literally fixed all of Diamond and Pearl's problems, but like, if DLC existed, if they could do patches on Nintendo DS games, Game Freak would have just fucking patched Diamond and Pearl being slow and buggy, you know? But it didn't exist back then, so they had to make a whole other game. Like, with Sword and Shield, they're capable of patching the things that they want. It just was, like, such a bad thought. I don't know. Every Pokemon added... Here's my thing I don't understand. So, I kind of agree with you, Elite Maps fan. I don't think they're gonna... I think these might be the only 2 DLC... I think these might be the only 2 DLC packs that we get. If we get more, I think there's a chance that every single Pokemon gets added, which I don't think is a bad thing. However, here's my thing. They said not including... Here's my thing. They said not including every Pokemon would be like a policy going forward, right? But like, what I don't understand is how are they going to make not including every Pokemon a policy going forward when we have, in reality, like, more than 600 Pokemon programmed into this game already, right? So for me, it's just like... So for me, it's just like... Like, how is the next game not going to have all the Pokemon in it? I actually don't understand. Right, the next game is going to be for the Switch. It's going to look visually similar to this one, which is fine. I think this game looks pretty good for the most part. And it's just like... How are we not going to have every single one of them? I don't actually understand. But they said it's not going to. Like they said, it's a policy going forward. They said that they're not going to. Did I come across a shiny GMX Charizard? I have one loaded into the game right now. I'm just not doing raid hosts. Well, this is obviously much better. So we will switch it. Oops. My guess is that they didn't have enough time to I mean, I think you're probably right in that, like, it was the rush development, yeah, so they obviously just couldn't put all the guys in. Okay, I think there's a good chance, so what I'm saying, Hefe, so I kind of agree with you. So first of all, if they do remakes, they basically either have two options for the remakes. Well, you're actually garbage now, right? So they have two options for the remakes in that, like, if they... Like, even if they do make a DPP remake, like, it has to be compatible with Sword and Shield. And if it is compatible with Sword and Shield, like, they're going to need to patch in Pokemon, right? You need to make sure the entirety of the Platinum Sinnoh Pokemon are all available in, like... Because otherwise, people won't be able to battle with people, like... So... And I think they would do that. But I'm saying is, I think Gen 9 is going to be on the Switch. Like, I doubt Gen 9... Like, I doubt another... Like, with how quickly Pokemon games come out, I feel like Gen 9 is going to be on the Switch. And, like, I don't see how they could... Like, are they just going to do a great graphical improvement for Gen 9? Like, I don't think so. This DLC feels like something they were planning to add into the original game. Though, no? I don't know. Some stuff to me screams... Some stuff to me does scream, this is cut content. So, for example, the Pokemon dens, the fact that we're going to be exploring deep into the Pokemon dens... That to me screams like, all right, this is something they fucking wanted to, like, this is something they wanted to have, yeah, I don't know. So to me, like, going into the dens and exploring into the dens for the raids, that to me seems like, that was screaming like, oh, this was supposed to be in the base game and we just didn't have the time. But a lot of the other stuff, like the two areas, basically being completely new wild areas, I don't think so, actually. Like, I actually don't think so. I think for the most part, it's stuff that they just kind of... I don't know. But for me, I think a lot of people are Wait, okay. There are a lot of Pokemon that are very good and viable in Land Sea, but I guess no one will ever care, even with almost all Okay, so, again, I get very annoyed, but Landorus T has never been broken. I'll fight anybody who says he's been broken. And I'll say this again, Landorus T is like a glue. Like, he can actually make worse Pokemon more viable by compressing several rolls. Even without Platinum, they aged very well. You're out of your fucking mind. Diamond and Pearl suck. Diamond and Pearl are actually, like, the worst Pokemon games. Just because they don't fucking work. They don't work. They're not functional. They're games that do not function. Like, they would be good games if they functioned. If they released... You know what I mean? Like, if Diamond and Pearl just operated at the speed Platinum did, they would be fine games, but they didn't age well. Like, they didn't age well, and it's pretty explicitly because of that. No, it's not a low frame rate. Actually, the frame rate's fine. Like, the Diamond and Pearl doesn't lag, right, in terms of a frame rate. What happens with Diamond and Pearl is that the battles, like, the overworld is actually pretty fine for the most part. Like, when you're going through the overworld, it's fine. Except surfing. Obviously, okay, I know surfing is very slow. But to start an encounter takes a really long time. Yeah, just challenge me whenever you feel like it. Oh. Fuck. I mean, Heart Gold and Soul Silver are slow too compared to most modern Pokemon games. So anyway, okay, so to be clear about something. Yeah, like, like getting into a battle takes a really long time. the trainer's walking up to you and like the battle animation takes a long time, doing damage in battle, like there's literally noticeable freezes. Like you start a battle and it's just like you do an attack, the attack animation hits the thing, and then you wait and the HP bar doesn't even move for like probably a few seconds, and then it starts to go down. And it's like, what the how did this get approved? So, I don't know. What box did you go to, Egg? I have an egg chilling somewhere. Here you are. Curry is for popping mechanics and exploring dungeons for underground. Does it suffer from this on the 3DS? Yeah, because it's not capable. It can't take advantage of it. Like it's not. You need to program the games to be able to take advantage of additional hardware, and the games were not programmed for that, right? So there's a very explorable regions with lots of secrets. Special mention to Mount Coronet. Yo, Mount Coronet sucks ass. Anyone who says Mount Coronet is good is a fucking dumb idiot asshole idiot. Mount Coronet is the most confusing piece of garbage center of a region in the universe. It's even bad in Platinum. Like, Mount Coronet... Okay, Mount Coronet sucks because it's fucking confusing. Like, you can't really use it to get from one part of the region to another. Like, alright, so if you go into Mount Coronet, you cannot access, even once you have all of the HMs, you can't fucking access all of Mount Coronet at once. You have to access it from specific entrance points. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, if you could access any entrance from any other entrance once you had every single HM, it'd be fine. But you can't, and it's horrible. Like, you can only get to the top of Mount Coronet if you pick the fucking correct entrance to come into. Like, you have to enter Mount Coronet from the right, like, because there's like 4 or 5, I think there's 4 entrances. Like 4 or 5 entrances. You have to enter from the proper one of the 4 entrances in order to go up Mount Coronet to get to the final climate. It's so confusing. It's horrible. Ugh. God, Mount Coronet sucks. Okay, you are my next one. So, now, with that rage, actually, I'm just going to hatch all these idiots. So, with that out of the way, I will say first of all, there are obviously lots of good things about Diamond and Pearl. Okay? First of all, I don't think you ever have to worry. So, in my opinion, you don't ever have to worry about remakes, quote, turning into straight lines. And I can explain this. I can explain this pretty easily. At their worst, Fire Red Leaf Green, at their worst Pokemon remakes, my criticisms of DP are very superficial. It's not superficial. Like if the game takes long and doesn't run well, then it's like I can't play the fucking game. Like, it literally takes a long time, and I have plenty of other criticisms of Diamond and Pearl. Okay, again, as example, like, Platinum is better pretty much literally because of those things. Like, DP would be good games if those things were fixed, and that's why Platinum is good. You understand what I'm saying, right? Like, the Distortion World and the Battlefront tier did not make Platinum better. Like, the superficial fixes made them better. The games are, like, not playable. Like, if I go and I revisit a Sinnoh game, I literally will never, ever, ever play Diamond and Pearl because of that. So, again, but here's the thing. Here's what I think is good. And I think a lot of Pokemon fans are kind of overblowing this thing. No, you do need Platinum because you can't play Diamond and Pearl without wanting to kill yourself because the games don't run properly. Oh, I already got my perfect Duskull. Nice. I don't need any more. Get rid of you. Well, that was fucking fast, dude. I got really lucky, I think. So, again, I think the areas, and I've never restarted my files on Diamond or Pearl, but I've played Platinum a few times. Yeah. Okay, so, again, you don't have to worry about Pokemon games turning the old games into, quote, straight lines. This is because if you look at a Pokemon remakes at their worst, okay, and their worst remakes, even, and I think everybody knows at this point, I have a hate boner for Fire Red and Leaf Green. However, I think it's pretty apparent that Fire Red and Leaf Green, if you're just talking about remakes, they're the worst remakes because the other two remakes are just good. I don't know what that Claydol's doing. Oh, Claydol has Pokerus. That's what he's doing there. So, I'll release you because you're useless. So, even Fire Red and Leaf Green, the worst remake. But even you can even count Let's Go if you want to count Let's Go. I've never played Let's Go, that's why I'm not counting it. But even if you want to say Let's Go, I don't think Sun and Moon really is slower. There are different types of criticism. We can get into what I think is... So, anyway, my point is, the remakes at their worst, right? When you're looking at Fire Red and Leaf Green or even Let's Go, they're extremely faithful. Like Fire Red and Leaf Green are super faithful. Heart Gold and Soul Silver, super faithful. Right? Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, super faithful, right? Let's Go, even Let's Go, right? Super fucking faithful. Like, Let's Go is barely changed, even from Yellow. Like, yeah, okay, there are core mechanic changes, obviously, I'm aware of this. However, right, like, obviously, I'm aware, but, for the most part, it's, like, the same. Like, yeah, basically, they just removed HMs. Like, right? Like, they removed HMs and they added some of those gym requirements. Like, they didn't change any of the routes. You can still travel the Kanto region, like, a completely weird way. Right? Like, you can still explore Kanto, basically. Like, once you get cut, you can just fucking fly around the map like crazy. You know? Oh, who am I battling? Nope, did not want to cancel the battle. Yes, so my point is, again, you don't have to worry about them turning into straight lines. Oh, we don't want double rules. I want... This is what I want. Oh no. I have to use ranked series 1. Are you serious? Wait. Wait. Come on, dude. Are you serious? I have to pick this one. No Gigantamax, I guess. Because Battle Tower, if my Pokemon aren't level 50, if they aren't level 50, then it won't work. So again, my point is, even in Let's Go, which came out after Alola, right? Even in Let's Go, which came out after Alola, they completely kept the faithfulness of the Kanto map, even to the point of the Kanto map, like, you can go in whatever area you want. They had to add loading screens every time you change route or city. Yes, you do. It says for Battle Tower rules. It said for Battle Tower rules it said if your Pokemon, it just says set up to 50. Like, if it said it wouldn't level them to 50 if it wasn't already 50. What are you talking about, loading screens? ORAS didn't have loading screens. What are you talking about? Wait, what are you talking... ORAS had loading screens? What are you talking about? Every time you change route? Why aren't my Pokemon above 50? Because they don't need to be when you do ranked matches. So why would I waste the candies? What's the point? Like, there's no point to get them to 50 if the ranked matches automatically levels them up. Wait, I actually don't understand what you're talking. Are you just lying to me right now? ORAS had loading screens? What the fuck are people on about? I'm actually, like, getting annoyed. I'm going to take out my copy of Omega Ruby right now. Or Alpha Sapphire I'll do, because that's where I have my stuff. Okay. I haven't battled in a while. Let's see. Who do I think he's gonna lead? Hey, what's up, Default Pierce? How you doing? I don't think... You don't have a stop to my good lead. Right? And then who's good to bring you back? Who's good to bring in the back? ORAS does not have loading screen. Am I fucking high? This is probably good. When you change a route, ORAS says, I'm literally opening my 3DS right now. I don't believe you. When you change routes? Like, what are you talking about? Have you played ORAS? Hold on. I feel like I'm high. Like, what's happening? Oh, I see what the plan is. I think this might not be. This is weird for me. I think this is the play. I'm in ORAS right now. Oh. Alright, this is fine for me. I'm like half paying attention in the battle because I'm annoyed and confused as to your statements. Alright. I'm gonna go to Mauville. Very bulky boy. Do this. Hold on. Oops, I just played the Eon flute. Didn't mean to do that. When you change a route, there's loading screens. Hold on. I haven't been able to change routes yet because I've been playing the battle, but... There's no loading screen even when I'm flying. The loading is very subtle, but there's no loading screen, you fucker. Like, why are you lying? Well, I don't understand. There's like a screen wipe when you go into cities sometimes, but that's like... Wait, I'm so confused. The only time the screen wipe happens is when you go into caves or, is when you go into, like, caves or, like... But that's even in all of the DS games. And on top of that... Yeah, I think that happens in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Like, when you're just going between two routes, nothing changes. Oh, I crit. That mattered, I think. Hey, Blizz, thanks for battling me. Hey, no problem, dude. I'm down to battle any viewer. I'm like so actually triggered right now. Yeah. Like, why? You don't have to make shit up about the game, dude. Wow, look, I'm walking from... Look, I'm in Rustboro. Oh, and then I'm walking into here. Wow, what a loading screen, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Get that shit out of here. Go to Lily Cove and Route 120. Damn, that did a lot. Okay, there's like a screen wipe. Yes, there is a screen wipe into Lily Cove. This is correct. Why does that matter? Wait, why is that? First of all, have you even demonstrated why this is bad? I'm so confused. You have to dip? Okay, just run. So, okay, like 90% of routes, it doesn't happen. I just showed you it happening in Rustboro. I actually still don't even think this matters. Like, do you want me to show you it happening in Diamond and Pearl? It's like a 2-second screen wipe. Hold on. I'll show you. So it doesn't happen in every place, but look. This is what he's complaining about. I've never even noticed it before. That's how insignificant it is. I wouldn't call that a loading screen, my dude. I would call that a screen wipe. But like I don't know on what planet that constitutes as a loading screen, but Rustboro is different because Rustboro is a building. This happens in original Pokemon games. Like, Yeah, it's exactly like having the buildings between routes in Kanto. It's the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing. My dude's right. Someone says, I think this happens in the originals as well. I don't think it does. This doesn't seem familiar to me. But again, it's so fucking minuscule that of course I didn't notice it. Why would I think about that ever? It's like, it's nothing. I mean, yes you did. You said this is a reason it's worse than the original is because there's loading screens. It obviously was necessary because it's there. Dude. The originals do have it, just not in every place. Look, I'm playing Emerald right now, and I'm going to go into the Pokemon Center. The screen went black. It's a loading screen, guys. Bro, come the fuck on. Come on with that shit. You have witnessed that I am stressed, have empathy with myself? What are you talking about? I don't think this happens anywhere else. Like, I don't think this happens in the original games unless you're going into buildings, though. Or, like, diving or something. Or caves. But it's the same exact thing. Alright. I think that's very fine to have happen in the game. Oh, shit. Where did my platinum go? I put it in here. That's fine. Yeah, I think saying that it happened in the Safari Zone in the originals, but not between the city and the route. You might be right. I don't do the Safari Zone very much, though. I mean, saying the words, this is a loading screen, is literally a lie. I would actually say that's a lie. It's not a loading screen. If you had never told me that was there, I would never have known. And I've played ORAS like 3 times. And again, on top of this, the original has this every time you go into buildings. Also, I don't really think that... Sorry, are both of you bad? Oh, you're both good. Wow. Really? I also think that ORAS not being 60 FPS literally doesn't matter. I'm surprised that anyone counts that as a positive or a negative. Gen 3 was the only generation that was 60 FPS. And it actually just like doesn't matter. No, what he didn't say was a mistake. What he said was a lie to push his agenda, like about how Pokemon games are getting worse or something. Like, it was a lie. Like, he called it a loading screen. Maybe I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I'm not being charitable enough, and it wasn't a lie, and he would just, like, he couldn't find the right words for it, but it's not looking good to meet you. Why do I have 2 Hydreigons? Are you shiny? Oh, no, you're almost done. Well, the only Pokemon games to ever be 60 FPS, I think, were Gen 3. And I don't think that, like, I don't think it matters. Like, Pokemon's a turn-based RPG, like, the overworld, like the overworld in the 3DS games always felt very smooth to me. So, like, it didn't really matter to me. Whether or not... You know what I mean? You're actually not too complete, but you're good. This sucks. Are both of these perfect? Wow, they... Oh, no. Oh, this is... You guys are for different things, I see. I guess I need another 2 complete box, huh? Can you just name? I have many reasons why Pokemon. Well, I think it's. I don't know if you. Maybe you guys can disagree with me, but I think calling that a loading screen is a lie. I think that's completely disingenuous and it's a lie. Personally, I think Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are almost completely faithful remakes to the original games. They're totally fine. Where'd the other one go? Oh, I have room for it. I see. Okay, I need to work on another Pokemon. But it has never been a thing for roots. I don't actually know if that's true. I feel like it was a thing for roots in certain games. No, it was a thing. It was definitely a thing for the Safari Zone in the original Red and Blue. In Red and Blue, that's how the Safari Zone is, actually. The arrow would just show up in the middle of the fucking screen. I'm actually 100% sure of that. It was the Safari Zone was like that in Red and Blue on the Game Boy. I'm like 100% sure of that. I think Blissy said it best. The new games aren't good because they don't feel like your own adventure anymore. It feels like following a scripted path. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It was just the way the loading worked. Like, what? It's not a nitpick. It's a nitpick that doesn't matter. Like, you're complaining about... Like, it's not like... First of all, they're not super prevalent. It's... Again, it's so not noticeable that I actually can't believe anyone notices or cared that it was there. This is very shocking to me. That someone cared about it at all. Or noticed it. Okay, we gotta get this guy. Alright, where is Pimp Master? The problem with this guy is I need, this is gonna be rough. I have a... Where's my Sassy Ditto? I don't even know. This one. It's just like questioning things that don't need to be questioned. Like, you can talk about why a Pokemon games are getting worse, or you think the giant gates in Black and White that had literally no reason to be there in a real world is more subtle than a little screen wipe? So you're telling me that that screen wipe wouldn't bother you if they put one of those giant buildings there? Is that what you're saying? That's ridiculous. And again, this has been like this since literally Red and Blue Safari Zone had this. Game Boy games. The first Pokemon games, Safari Zone had this. Okay, anyway. Yeah, my problem with Pokemon games is it doesn't feel like Fuchsia and Saffron had it? What are you talking about? No, I'm not talking about the gates. I'm saying that a screen wipe like that exists in the Safari Zone. Like, where there's no transition to anything. Like, if you want to get from Area 1 of the Safari Zone to Area 2 of the Safari Zone, you just walk, between nothing, and there's like a screen... Like, the Safari Zone is not a completely interconnected area. Do you know what I mean? Like, it does that. It's just a stupid thing to even mention. I don't know, that's crazy to me. Yeah, and so I don't even mind that the story is more scripted and you have to go in the same direction every time, because my favorite Pokemon games, Black and White, right, have a pretty involved story where you have to follow the path, right? There's no directional choices in Black and White. But every route in Black and White, this is my prime example of this. I think every single route on Pokemon Black and Pokemon White are filled to the brim with shit to do, right? There is just so much stuff that you can do in each route in black and white versions. It's actually, like, amazing. Like, and every route in black and white has little extra stuff, and there's also little extra areas. Yeah, every route has a bunch of paths, and yeah, okay, you know what, sure, the paths are dead ends. I'll give people that, right? The paths are totally dead ends. But that doesn't matter, because, like, you could find extra stuff there. Yeah, and in black and white too, there's grottos. Exactly, yes. Season-locked areas, exactly, right? So every route has something extra to explore on. And you can kind of just, like... Oh, someone else is battling me. Klaus, hello. I have to do this one. I might pick this one, but only bring 4 Pokemon. I'm assuming you're in the chat, Klaus. Just only bring 4 Pokemon. This is so it'll set everyone on my team to 50, but we can see nicknames and bring Gigantamax Pokemon. The coolest thing about the routes for me is how they hid rare Pokemon in Doubles Grass, but there wasn't always immediately accessible. Black and White 2 had that, and it made completing this fun, yeah. Yeah. Sliding with Gorilla Tactics could be Uber? Yeah, of course. It'd be broken. It's faster than Darm and already stronger than Darm. And bulkier than Darm. Darm wasn't very bulky. This is bulky. Black and White 2 also had... A lot of people suck ORS's dick because of the Dex Nav. But actually, Black and White 2... I don't know if anyone remembers this. Black and White 2 had a feature that's very, very similar to Dex Nav. Does anyone remember what I'm talking about? I don't even know what it's called, but... What? Okay. Interesting squad here. He only brought 4 Pokemon. I think he misunderstood what I was saying, but that's fine. I actually have a pretty good lead for this. Yeah, you pick 4, like, here. The screen I'm picking for. Okay. And then... you in the back. With you, I think, seems good. Does it seem good? I don't know, whatever. It's fine. Wait, what they... Yeah, go into the Pokédex in Black and White 2. There's like a feature called like the area locator or some shit. I can't remember what it's called. It's really useful. It shows like if you've caught every Pokemon in an area, basically. Okay, this is not what I expected. I actually have no idea what's going on here. What is this lead? Okay. I think Pichu's faking out. I think Togetic is Dynamaxing. I think I gotta switch this guy. Protect this. was such a weird lead. I posted a stream schedule, but basically I'll be only hosting Pokemon on Tuesdays. Drain Punch instead of Brick Break. Brick Break is for screens. Scrafty is like a support Pokemon, not. Alright, he's Gigantamaxing Pikachu. I actually have no fucking idea what's going on. What's happening? What am I witnessing? Is he trying to paralyze me? I figure there's a fairy move going into Kovagrigas. Oh, he's like trying to. I see. He's like para-flinching me, I guess? Hit a lot to queso. This really depends on who he's attacking. Do this so I can't flinch. No, it's not. It's just someone from my chat. A lot of people like DexNav because you don't need any outside sources to find every Pokemon on every route. I just didn't understand this lead at all. I might lose this because I just, like, don't... Heatwave? Why? Wait, what? I'm not trying to annoy you. Didn't catch the stream. Answer. Oh, yeah, I answered. I said, I only host raids on Tuesdays now. Whew. Bro, that was fucking weird! Will do. Japanese players are unfairly good? I don't think that's true. You're running a raid dungeon for an MMO right now. Very cool. No problem. Yeah, I posted a stream schedule in the community tab so you can see what I'll be streaming on what days. Same with, and so it's, my stream schedule is, Monday is my Leaf Green Nuzlocke, Tuesday is my hosting Gmax Charizard. Wednesday I'm not streaming anymore. Thursday is going to be battles, and then Friday is going to be kind of a variety, whatever I feel like streaming. All Pokemon still, but don't know what I'll be streaming. I actually don't even know what I'm going to be streaming tomorrow at all. Okay, interesting. Is T-Tar? Is that shiny? That's actually not a big deal. Can this thing live? Yeah, that's about what I thought. Alright. Thanks, Big TKO. I appreciate it. B. Ooh, also shiny. A lot of trick room left. You're the threat. it's probably better just to try and do that. He'll live, but it's better to get big damage off on him. Come on, 2 in a row. I think I'll die to this, but as if that matters. I think I'll live the Iron Head just because I'm demaxed. Nope. Fuck, dude, that's actually so shitty for me. Alright. It's okay. I still have my Scrafty, right? Because Queso dies here from the Sandstorm. Yellow magic, baby! Bro, he would have been paralyzed and I would have lived. Oh, that would have been such a good play. It's still fine. Because I get Intimidate, and I get Hail. Blizzard about to slap this dude's shit. Okay. I think I got this in the bag. I'm bad at seeing everything, though, you know? If they use it, you're in the money? Really? Oh, it's like a paid thing. That's really good. It's also very cool. I fucking earned that miss after 2 paras. First time that a person used Abomasnow in multiplayer? No, Abomasnow's good in doubles. I think I still have one more turn. Oh, what the fuck? Togekiss is alive. Yo, I forgot he switched this thing out. Oh, I might lose. No, I actually don't lose. I expect a double protect from him here. Nope. I was expecting XDCheck lead to flinch my Trick Room, which is why I led the way I did, but it got me into fucking trouble against the Pika. The double para was very annoying, but I still think I was fine. Good game, Klaus. Link battle. Both these are garbage. The other members on your team would counter Trick Room. I mean, you had like 2 trick room. Did your team have more than one anti-trick room measure? Because the T-Tar Exco lead is pretty much like a anti-trick room lead. I can't believe you didn't lead it. Leading with the yeah, I don't know. Good game though. Whoa. Floors of Zedimus. I mean, you can just get unlucky, Robert. It sucks, but that's how life is, I guess. G-Max beat you. I was very surprised you led with it. I actually think it's weird that G-Max secondary effects go through when you're when you protect. Like, I know it hurts through protect, but like I can't believe like my Hatterene got paralyzed even though it protected. Like, I feel like the extra damage is like good enough. I mean, if you led with Conk, that doesn't beat Trick Room. Like, because my lead was Intimidate and a Fairy type. And I've seen the, oh wow, this is pretty good. This is kind of what I want. I've seen I know Whimsicott is like an anti-Trick Room tech. I've seen that before. I would maybe fake out that and Trick Room the other thing. There are ways around that. It's not like that. That's not like a hard beat to Trick Room. You would lead Togekiss and Whimsicott? Yeah, then Whimsicott gets faked out. Totally ways around it. Yeah. That doesn't really sound like a particularly difficult lead for Trick Room to beat. Because you can always fake out safely into Whimsicott, who is never going to Dynamax. And then if you Dynamax Whimsicott, I'm getting my fucking Trick Room off, I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? Togekiss could be annoying, but that's about it. I'll hatch 2 more Oranguru, and then I will see what's up. Haven't I done it versus you? It's basically just get lucky on the 50-50. I get Trick Room up by guessing which one you're going to Dynamax. And if I get right, I get the Trick Room up. It's pretty much how that one works. I'm working on a new Trick Room team anyway that doesn't that won't be weak to that. Working on a new squad. Wow, all 4 of them are bad except this one. I shouldn't have taken the Ditto back. Is Baton Pass good in VGC? I think it can be good. But I'm not a very good VGC player. What is Super Ball? Is that Great Ball? Reject him. Fire Emblem Assault. I think it's funny. I think it's a perplexing choice by him, but who am I to judge Mr. Sakurai? Little Sakurai. Adding more Fire Emblem. What is the method for Snorlax from Heart Gold generated from Snorlax from Dig the Cave? It's method J. Or K? Is Heart Gold still Silver K? It's method K. Not J. You think there might be merit to the theory that he was actually going to be DLC Pass 2 character number 1? I could see it if there's something went wrong with a third-party character. Wow, they're stationary. It's stationary, method K. The thing is, they recorded it in November. I'm not hunting anything. I'm just trying to get a perfect Oranguru. I wonder what DLC Pass 2 is gonna be like. Favorite city or town in Galar? I like Balanea. Triforce Pokemon? What are you talking about? Why is Calyrex the Triforce Pokemon? I don't actually understand. I think Calyrex looks quite a bit silly. They have Triforce on them? Interesting. Calyrex is very silly looking. People are complaining a lot that this kind of stuff should have been in the... Hey, what's up, Mark? How you doing? People are complaining a lot that, like, that these things should have been in the original game to begin with or whatever. But, I don't know. I feel like, Pokemon's just moving in a different direction, and people are, like, kind of not... Like, like, to me, there's a difference between... I'm trying to phrase this right. Like, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl had a bunch of extra legendaries you could go catch, like Cresselia, the Lake Spirits, blah blah blah, that weren't really part of the story or anything. The Lake Spirits kind of were, but not really. Like, they were briefly part of the story, but... Actually, Black and White might be a better example, with, like, the Swords of Justice, those fools. But... like, you could catch those Pokemon and stuff like that. But, like, to me, like, I count stuff like the Swords of Justice, or Reshiram, or whatever, is like, I count all that extra stuff. Like, I pretty much even count Volcarona basically as post-game, you know? And so it's just like, they're just doing post-game differently. Like, ooh, this is even better. Oh, wait, no, it's not. You're the same, actually. Like, the post-game in Sword and Shield is obviously the Sword Burt and Shield Burt shit. Duh. But it's also, like, the raids, right? Like Sword and Shield's post-game experience is, like, a very online experience. And I get that the Pokemon hasn't always been that way, so it's different for a lot of people. But... like, I was... like, Pokemon for quite a while was a single player... Actually, no, I actually think this is a bit of a, weird thing for people. I do agree that Pokemon games used to have more to do just single player. Hey, what's up with that dang guy? But, oops. Oops. But, like, Pokemon has always been, like, a multiplayer-focused experience, right? The games were never sold to be played 100% alone. Like, and I understand people ended up playing that way because they were fucking, like, lonely kids or whatever. And, but, like, people... to me, anyway, like, I was listening to, I'm a big fan of, Tamashi Hiroka, the Pokemon YouTuber. I think her, well, she does more than Pokemon now, but, When I started following her, she only did Pokemon content, really. And she was doing her review of Gen 2. I thought was like pretty good for a while. But then she started talking about how this is perfect HP, I think. No, only very good. And then she starts talking about how she thought it was like the Stadium she kind of incorporated Stadium 2 into the Gold and Silver and Crystal experience to try and say that that was the post game for Gen 2. And I was just like, well, she does videos every once in a while. She just only does a few videos a year. Like, so her Gold and Silver videos were like really good. Just a lot of common complaints that I had about. Although the fact that she said the games weren't short was perplexing to me, because I do think that they're really short and still like super easy to blow through. But she said, yeah, she said something like, it feels unfair to like talk about Gen 2's post game. Yeah, but like when you're reviewing Gold and Silver, you can't include fucking Pokemon Stadium 2 as like part of the review of Gold and Silver. Do you know what I mean? Like, not everyone's gonna have Stadium. Like, and then, you know, I guess if you're counting Stadium as like paid fucking DLC for Gold and Silver or whatever. Also, man, I just don't. I think I've been sort of lucky in that the things that I like to do in Pokemon, I've just not been impacted by what's getting removed from these games, right? Like, everyone complains about Battle Frontier being gone. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, the fucking shit in Stadium sucks. The Battle Frontier fucking sucks. Like, I never liked that shit. In fact, the only post game I've ever done to any extent like that is Black and White 2's, I don't even know what it's fucking called. What is it called? Does anyone know what it is? It's like the Black Tower. I did Black Tower in Black 2. Yeah, I did Black Tower, but that was just for the Gibble. Everything I used to love just died and went away. Yeah, and I mean, it wasn't even like it was not an especially fun challenge, but it was like fun because it wasn't horribly tedious. How am I breeding a Rangaroo? Destiny not. Destiny not on Ditto. Everstone on a Rangaroo. Rangaroo is gonna be sassy. I needed to have all the stats exactly how I want it. 0 attack, 0 speed, perfect everything else. It's gonna be a bit of a tedious one, but we'll see. To be fair, I don't remember Black Tower that much, but I did do it just so I could get the Gibble. But like otherwise, the post-game facilities are never like, they've just never been super good. Oh, I've completed actually, no, I don't know if I did complete. Does anyone know what counts as completing the Ruby and Sapphire Battle Tower? Does anybody know? I actually don't know what counts as completing it. I might have completed it. I think I went on a win streak of like 73 or 76. I mean, I completed it, so I clearly didn't hate it that much. And I didn't even have to complete it. I completed it for my gift Pokemon in Black and White 2 video. 50 and 100 battles. So I only did 50 battles, and I think I lost my streak. I lost before I got to 100. I just did it to get the choice band. So like the thing is, the battle tower is like just not very fun. It's just like a grind. It's like, wow, like let's just grind, baby. Really good and fun. Really good and fun plan there you got. Like, come on, I don't know. Like, the battle facilities are always just so tedious to me that their removal, like, and I think that helped with White Tree Hollow and stuff. Or Black Tower. I did Black Tower, not White Tree Hollow. Like, White Tree Hollow, or Black Tower, I keep saying it, because I like White version a little more, but Black Tower was fun because it's, like, it's very easy to break up, right? Like Battle Tower, you just kind of have to go, and if you lose once, you're fucked. Like, if you lose, like, the streak-based systems is what sucks, I think. Like, losing when you're in, like, you need to get a streak of 100. Like, losing when you're at, like, imagine losing it when you're 93. I would literally break my, like, so frustrating. Like, I don't understand, you know? Like, why? I don't know. It just seems like such a unfun mechanic to me. But there's no streak mechanic in Black Tower, which is cool. Is my ranked anxiety? Bro, it's not even ranked anxiety, because, like, ranked, you don't need to win 100 in a row. You know what I mean? It's just like, no, it's just like not fun. Like, it's so tedious, you know? Like, for a lot of things, Stadium is a little bit better because I think Stadium has some continues. Yeah, I mean, if Pokemon was 100% consistent and 0 luck, a streak mechanic would be much more acceptable. It's for streak mechanics, it's, for me, I don't think it's a loss aversion. It's more of, it might be. You might be right. You might be part of it. But, like, I just, like, don't, like, I want to, like, I just don't want it, like, it's so much time. It's so much time, like, you know what I mean? It's just so much time. I just, losing all that time just sucks. I think a streak mechanic is okay if there's continues, for the record. Like, if there, like Mount Battle isn't even that bad in Coliseum or whatever, because, and a streak mechanic can also be fine if the streak, like, isn't too long. Like, I think either having continues or having a streak of, like, it's just smaller streaks is usually fine, you know? Well, 100? Fuck you. Oh my god, that shit's infuriating. It's so long. Do you think they'll add Poke Radar DLC? What do you mean by Poke Radar? I actually don't think I understand what you're talking about. What is Poke Radar? 50 is reasonable. 100 is dumb. Yeah, I've definitely gotten to 50 in multiple different battle towers. 50 seems like the thing to, like, what is, I don't even know what Poke Radar is. I literally don't know what it is. Is that the chaining thing? I've never used it. Yeah, I've never used it. I think I might have done it in Sun and Moon. Like, I understand liking challenges in the single player. Seriously, I do. Like, the battle frontier could be fun if it felt, it doesn't feel achievable. Like, the battle frontier, I've literally never chained once ever in either game, Hefe. I actually didn't even have it in X and Y until recently. Like, I got it in X and Y a little while ago when I was doing my girlfriend's food-based team, and I got Rotom Oven, and I was trying to figure out where I could turn it into the oven like, because I knew it was in that Poke Lab, and I went around talking, and the guy gave it to me, and I was like, oh, what? Do I have the right fucking guys in here? Wait, there's no way. I think I have the right. I have the wrong Ditto in there. Yeah, I totally have the wrong Ditto. I hate Derevire. You've actually just triggered me. What are these Snorlax holding? What the fuck? What is my... Does this fucking guy have a Misty Seed? Hell yeah, dude. Where's Pimp Master? No wonder this shit was going so south. What do you have? I have a... Oh! What the fuck? The Snorlax had a PP Max attached to it? Hell yeah, bitch. Are you serious? Wait, why wouldn't you just RNG abuse the fucking Electabuzz and Gyarados? Why do you have 0 attack? Oh, it's to minimize foul play damage. Or is it before you got into RNG? I forget. I guess I've only met you this year, right? I only met you in 2019, right? Or did I meet you in 2018? I haven't known you for a year. Have I known you for a year? Yeah, it was 2019. That's right. I think it was just because I kept accidentally adding the reads to my YouTube playlist, and you were like, the reads. This man has taste. I love black and white breeding, bro. Shit's dope. Rest was history, baby. You know what's so weird is that the RNG advances at 60 frames per second in Sun and Moon and like the Gen 6 is supposedly not 60 FPS, but like the RNG and Gen 6 and 7 advances at 60 FPS. I actually don't understand. I don't, it's not even possible, really. I guess on PCalc you could do it. No, it's not possible. Whoa. Yeah, I feel fine actually today saying. It's not possible. They know how it works, you just can't do it. I'm building some trick room stuff. I don't have the full idea for my team yet. It is not raining. It's very cloudy and super windy though, so it'll probably rain soon. Like, I actually opened my fucking window a second ago just because I was like, what hit my window? I thought something flew into it. I was wondering where this guy was. Why does he just walk? Why don't you swim, idiot? Idiot doesn't swim. I just need the 2 no goods from Orangaroo yoinked. Would it be better to breed with a Orangaroo? Trying to figure out what the better way is. No. I think leaving the Ditto. Switching a Orangaroo. It's probably the way to go. Could you just have way more stats that are what I want? You have 5 stats that are what I want as opposed to 3. You have 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4. The other one is 5. That I want. Hey, what up, big boy Fred? How you doing? I didn't even name it. It's a trick room team, but other than that, I don't really have too much of a plan. Yeah, I'm not interested in Zard. I don't think it's a very good mon. I think its only positive is its speed tier. The Trick Room is my favorite playstyle. I think it's going to be a very low chance I get exactly what I'm looking for, but... I do not underestimate his power. That's about how to read on Trick Room. I mean, it's the best Trick Room user. Like, it's like the best Trick Room Pokemon, pretty much. I don't see a better one than it, but it's almost so good that since every team is prepared for it, Trick Room teams should, like, kind of avoid having it in the standard setup, because the standard setup is so well documented on how to, like, avoid the follow me Trick Room, you know what I mean? If everyone's saying it's trash, your friend's on crack. It's obviously very good. Like I understand avoiding Hatterini on your team just because it's so common, everyone's gonna have it be prepared for, but that doesn't mean it's not a threat, right? Like, that means specifically that it is a very big threat. I feel like. What up, Hydra? How you doing? Thanks for hanging out. Thought I released this guy. Usually I release them right away when they're not good. Why is competitive Pokemon with doubles? I'm pretty sure it's just because the Pokemon Company does not want matches taking a very long time. I actually think that's the only reason. 6 versus 6 singles it takes a very, very, very long time for matches to go through. I think that the original competitive format was definitely 3v3 singles, but when Gen 3 came, when Gen 4 really, they switched. I don't know why they switched it from 3v3 singles to 4v4 doubles. That might just be a format preference, but the reason it's not 6 Pokemon is definitely just because it would take too long. I think doubles go even faster than 3v3 singles, but I'm not positive. But at the end of the day, just like... Just like people aren't really playing Smogon singles on cartridge anymore. It sucks, but... It's just how life goes, I guess. I mean, they kind of... It seems almost like they intentionally killed 6 vs 6 singles. You can't even fucking do them on Wi-Fi anymore, basically, without running out of time. It's ridiculous. Giant orangutan hatched from an egg. As far as I'm aware, mammals hatch from eggs. Fully grown. I mean, I think most people probably prefer singles because it just makes more sense. Right? The game is played with singles, so like people will have a hard time transitioning to doubles because it's just not intuitive, right? You don't do double battles a lot. I mean, this is the first time my preferred way of playing in terms of competitive Pokemon was kind of impacted in any regard. Where they basically made it so you can't do 6v6. Yeah, it's meant to be a VGC thing. It's meant to show people VGC style or whatever, but it's silly because... his whole gym is super easy. His gym was like the lamest gym. Gyms 7 and 8 were like so boring. My favorite. Who was my favorite gym battle? Opal was probably my favorite match. It was just very fun and funny. Like, her dialogue was good. The match was cool. Like, yeah. Her gym wasn't my favorite gym in totality, but her battle in specific was very fun. My favorite gym might have been something like, oh, excuse me. My favorite gym might have been something, a lot of the earlier gyms had pretty funny and fun puzzles. Oh man, it's actually getting late already, what the heck? I'm gonna hatch one more egg and then I gotta end the stream. Alright, everybody. That's going to be it for now. I'll see you guys next stream.